Yo, what up? I wanted to say something real quick. All right, man. All right, so this is just my little YouTube channel. Like I said, I don't have no subscribers or nothing. I barely get any views. As far as I'm concerned, this is my little daily, or whenever I feel like speaking my mind or something, I just put it on here. You never know where it's going to go in the internet world. So, all right, man, check it out, dude. Look. So, all right. So God says that the only sin that you can't be forgiven for is like blasphemy on the Holy Spirit. So if you want to say like, well, F Jesus or something, then you can say that, I think, and that can be forgiven. But if you have like straight blasphemy for the Holy Spirit and like totally just go crazy with like bad stuff about God, basically, then that they or the Holy Spirit's God. So that's probably what's gonna. It's probably you shouldn't do that. So um, hey, everybody does crazy stuff, makes mistakes, whatever. Certain situations are different, I suppose. I don't know, but um, the thing is, I mean, it's like, dude. I mean, it's a situational basis, I think, because you're gonna have like, well, what are the facts here? Like, okay, well, and then then you try to see what you can do about like analyzing the situation. But I mean, if you are blatantly doing stuff against God and you got the cross and shit on you, and you're doing like crazy shit, um, it's probably gonna be bad for you, I'd assume. Well, and maybe not. It could all be forgiven. But the thing is you have to have the fear of God, bro. Because the thing is I don't know. I guess the people that only fear God will understand, but you have to always know that somebody's watching. Somebody knows each and every move that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, however you act, whatever you do, the integrity of what you're doing. If you're lying here, you faking it here. What you doing? Shit like that. You have to have those and those the values instilled in your heart, mind, whatever, as soon as you can as a kid, because you're going to learn what those kind of things actually mean. And once you get to fearing God, because He's always watching, then you're going to start actually, like, you're going to probably start changing your life and shit. So yeah. I'm sure a lot could be forgiven. You never know. But um, you know, so I guess I'll just leave it at that, I suppose. Now, if it's if obviously I'm not God or Jesus, so I don't have to forgive nobody or do any of that shit. If I want to do something, I'm not going to do it. So, but I'm sure God will forgive people. So, and Jesus, will forgive people. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah. Anyways, also, I think it's at a certain age, man. Like, oh, I used to tell my brother all the time. I used to be like, bro, I'd be like, man, you gotta get that shit together, bro. Because the older you get, the less people care, bro. Like, for real, man. Like, you're 25, maybe doing dumb shit. All right, maybe it's understandable. There's like a deadline, bro. Like, you do some crazy dumb shit after like 30, bro. That's pretty embarrassing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just fucking go kick it with your homies doing all that bad, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, so that's hella true, man. Like, the older you get, the less motherfuckers are gonna give a fuck about like giving you a slap on the wrist, or what is it called, like having sympathy for you and shit. Especially depending on like why you got people now not wanting to fucking deal with you or something type of shit. Maybe some type of. I'm just saying, like, your boss maybe, or you keep showing up to late to work. You're fucking 35 years old. Maybe your boss is probably gonna be like, "Hey, you need to get the fuck out of here." Like, you're 25, you keep showing up late to work. Your boss might be like, "It's probably you can think of ways and reasons to just kind of like not be as strict. So, but the older you get, the less motherfuckers care, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I guess I'll leave it at that. I got this Bible right here. That's why I decided to post this. Bam. So yeah. Anyways, um, so you don't ever want to make excuses for people and say like, well, a girl's different than a guy. Yeah, but then it's like, what's the situation here on why she's getting all these excuses and this guy can't get no excuses, I guess. So it would just depend, you know. So, but everything is situational basis. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the integrity of handling business accordingly. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like what happened here? What happened? What honestly fucking happened here? You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna boil down to shit like that, especially at a certain level. I'm pretty positive. So no clue, man. Bless up, stay safe, stay healthy, homie. Peace.